God saved my life with a blood clot, and I'm here to finally tell y'all my postpartum story. I'm 10 weeks postpartum right now, but let's back it up to labor and delivery. Everything went great. Theo was my longest delivery, or longest labor, at 6 hours. So I get home, a couple days pass, I end up getting sick with some kind of cold, which being postpartum and being sick is not fun in and of itself. Then about 5 days in, I notice my arm really hurts, and it's starting to swell a little bit and get red in some spots. It also felt like a cord, some kind of cord was underneath my skin. It was like in my arm. And then at the end of the cord was a very firm, what felt like a ball. So at exactly 1 week postpartum, I went into the ER because I knew that I had a blood clot in my arm. The ER was packed. So they're just doing triage and putting you back out into the waiting room. So they brought me back to triage and did all my vitals. When they took my blood pressure, it was 189 over 113. And the nurse just kind of looked at me and I'm like, that's not accurate. Can you take it again? So she took it again. Same thing, a little bit higher, 193 over something. I said, do the other arm, that's not correct. She did the other arm, it was correct. I said, can you just get a different machine? And I said, I don't have blood pressure issues, I never have. Never had any complications with any of my other 2 pregnancies. I was like, I don't have blood pressure issues. And she was like, now you do. So that was cool. She immediately paged the charge nurse, and I guess the charge nurse got a doctor, and people just started coming in there. Knowing that I was only 1 week postpartum, they moved pretty quickly. They immediately pushed labetalol into my IV and then transferred me over back to labor and delivery, which I was then put on a mag drip. Which, let me say, I don't wish a mag drip on my worst enemy. I was in the hospital for a couple of days, which my blood pressure seemed to come back to normal-ish levels. They were not going to put me on blood pressure medications and said the mag drip probably did its job. So I get discharged to go home. 4 days later, I'm back in the ER with the same blood pressures. They pushed labetalol again, and I'm running out of time. Come back for part 2.